Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to round 9 of the GP1 series in this GP1 division. And of course your main host tonight is of course myself, Cod Oliver, and joined by my main excited compatriot Mr. Fletcher. How are we all doing tonight? And of course
I'm doing great.
Fletcher has been a bit of a, I don't know, meh, only kidding. Right, yes, how are you all, how are you actually doing tonight then, for this GP1 race for Canada?
I'm doing great. I've begun to love Canada. It's been one of my favourite circuits.
Decent. So yeah, we've got a very close championship on our hands tonight, and oh my goodness, the championship is looking very exciting. It's like GP1, GP4 at the moment, that's close to the championship as well, but also GP1 is the exact same. And I will say that now when we go into the GP1 standings. We also got some new faces in here. We got Lost Souls, who's a new face in here tonight. Welcome to Speed Force Racing, Lost Souls. Hope you have a good time with us. So let's go to the standings. We'll get to the standings any moment. Two people have already commented. I will have a look at comments. Oh, Fletcher can have a look at comments. I don't know, one of the other two. Right. Okay. So as we go to round 9 of the season. 114 points. So Rappy is the first guy in GP1 to break the 100 point mark, so well done to him. He's got a more comfortable lead now over Chris, but as you know, Chris did not start in Azerbaijan, so that's why Rappy has extended his lead in the championship. Next, you got Lyronix in third, the teammate of Rappy, who's doing very well in the sister Merc. So the Mercedes boys are having a fun time at the moment. Laser is in 4th place, having a consistent season at the moment. Game Boys in 5th, going strong. Nitmania's fallen off the pace a bit, but knowing him, he'll probably get back to it if he's in this lobby, which I don't think he is. No, he's not. We'll hopefully get Nitmania in very soon. Jensen, he's on a good roll at the moment. Jensen, he's in 7th place. Panos, keep an eye on him. We'll try and keep an eye on him if he's in here, which I don't think he is, so hopefully get Panos in. We got Dobby in 9th, James Braden in 10th, Sanjovic, who is here, in 11th, Venom is in 12th, Tavo 13th, Gogs 14th, he's always present, Tony the Madman, who's in 15th, the run-up is in 16th, and Yarum is in 17th, and Lost Souls is in the other McLaren. He's making his first start today. He'll be starting with no points. The other AlphaTauri doesn't have a driver, and Cam, who's in 20th. In the constructors, with 2 wins under their belts, Mercedes have, and of course a consistent finishing, Mercedes are leading the championship. Renault are in 2nd, with AlphaTauri in 3rd. In Haas we got 4th place, Williams in 5th, Red Bull 6th, Alpha 7th, Scuderia Ferrari in 8th, McLaren 9th, and Racing Point in 10th. Mercedes actually, Fletcher, they got 211 points, and the closest team was just Renault, who's on 154.
Yeah, in my opinion, that's because Mercedes have got the best drivers in GP1 with lots of Rappy
and Lyronix, yeah.
Yeah.
So we only got a few drivers again today. Don't know what's happening with GP1 and its drivers. I really love to know why. James Braden is here. They've all gone. No, we've got Chris in tonight, which is a good thing for the championship standards, and we've got Rappy in here as well. So for Chris to catch up back to Rappy needs a bad race today.
Yeah, he does. Rappy does need a bad race. He had a bad race, I believe. Was it Monaco?
It was Monaco, yeah.
Yeah, he had a really
His
bad
worst race actually was in Holland. He only got 4 points out of that.
Yeah, so Rappy has been touch and go recently, but I think he'll come good today. Low downforce circuits are becoming my favourite. Austria, Canada, especially after that P7 on Monday, wasn't. And yeah,
it's been a very good day.
But it's been a good week for really so far, really.
It has, hasn't it? Just GP4 is light, and GP4 is just lit. He is lit at the moment.
I don't know what happened to me. Couldn't get a point for 7 races and got 3 consistent points in the next 2.
So there we are. Got everything on now.
4, that's the headline.
Fletcher finds form. Laser or Game Boys is heading out first. I did see a Renault. We're going to have a look. I think it might be Game Boys.
No, it's Laser, I believe.
You're alright, it is Laser. So Laser's the first one to take circuit on this Canadian Grand Prix circuit.
I love this track, I really do.
I'm the exact opposite. He doesn't, I think GP3 are not going to talk. I mean, do I like the circuit? After my race in GP3, then I'll see that as a no.
After my foot race in GP4, I love it.
We've got
I have a love-hate relationship with Canada. Because I came P7 before, but last time I popped my tyres on hard after 3 laps, so there's never a love-hate relationship.
True. We've got Billy O'Connor says hi, welcome Billy. Daniel McGovern, big energy dad, big boy energy down in the Alpha, in the GP5 for Toy says, Ollie and Fletch, what a pleasure! Thanks, Dan.
Dan never got the chance to commentate the other day because PSM ran out.
Oh, I know, that is such bliss, isn't it? I hope he gets it sorted out soon before the next race in France. Hopefully.
Yes, indeed. But now we go back to Laser, who's just started his lap going for.
I'm interested to see how Lost Souls gets on. He's a newbie, so I'm going to be very interested how the other McLaren driver will get on today.
Yeah, that is true. He's a new guy, racing under the Austrian flag in SFR. I think he's our only Austrian driver in GP1 this season.
I think he is, yeah. So when we get to Austria in a couple of weeks, he'll be the homeboy of the Spielberg circuit.
Yeah, I'm still waiting for the Kosovan Grand Prix to be a thing. So.
The what Grand Prix?
The Kosovan Grand Prix. Yeah, I race under the Kosovan flag, but it's not in the game, so I have to have a helmet. It's Kosovan.
So, what times we're expecting for GP1 today?
108s, low 108s I'd say, high 107s. I reckon it's possible with these lads.
I would say high 7s. Right, goes Laser. So this is his banker lap, of course. And it says
108.4.
And Tony is the next one to cross the line in the Red Bull, the madman, of course. Oh, my goodness! Did you see the way he went through the chicane?
Oh my god!
And wow. Okay. Right, that's a medium lap, of course. Well, fair play. Fair play. Sanjovic gets an invalidated lap. Those drivers are coming through now. Venom takes third. Sanjovic is an invalidated lap, so he won't go through. Jensen is going slowly. Chris is an invalidated lap. Rappy is going an invalidated lap. Lyronix is on an the teammate is not an invalidated lap, so we can keep an eye on Lyronix. See how he goes. This is the sister Merc. He's now promoted third in the championship. Fletcher, would that be a sign that he could be challenging this year, or do you think the top two are just a bit more further away?
He could be challenging, but he needs to find form. I think the Mercedes boys have got the best duo of the best two drivers. But unless Lyronix finds some consistent points in I'd say at least the top 3, I don't think he has a chance really.
Well, here's Jensen and the other Red Bull, who's in, speaking of forms, he's been in good form as Jensen, ever since he took his victory in Monaco. I mean, he has been very consistent, so we'll have to keep an eye on him today, see how he gets on. He's good through the hairpin now.
Very close from the wall, great line.
Of course, being close to the wall zone, Fletcher, has to be taken. Talk about such bravery, but if you get close to the walls, you can get a bit more speed out of it, don't you?
Yeah, you definitely can. The wider the line, the more momentum I think you gain in here. It's what I learned yesterday.
Yeah, true. And Jensen goes into 5th ahead of Lyronix. It goes into a 1 minute 9.3. Sanchovic is on a lap, and Rappy is just crossed the line going into 3rd place at 1 minute 8.7. A few hundreds faster than Game Boy, so fair play to Rappy. Let's go back to Sanchovic. Lost Souls is on an outlap. We've got to keep an eye. We'll see him on a lap very soon. And let's watch it right now because Sentiment is invalidated. Here is the new boy, Lost Souls. Welcome to SFR, young man. Hopefully, you have a good time with us and everything else. He's out there on the medium tyres.
Yes, indeed. I'm not gonna lie, Tony's lap did tickle me slightly. That was a filthy.
If he's going to set out, if he's fast enough to be for GP1, he wouldn't be here in the first place, wouldn't he?
Yeah, he's got something to prove.
Because GP1's not a mess about division.
Yeah, it's not a mess about division. This is where the quickest drivers in SFR go to play. So
yeah, this is like the best of the best, really. The of the best drivers.
I'd say in GP4 you've got like the Ranganathan like level, and then in GP1 you've got the Lewis Hamilton and Michael Schumacher level.
Exactly.
So
and you got GP3 and GP2, they're like low midfield and high midfield.
Yeah, so it's like their line, and then you go.
Right, Lost Souls is starting his lap, so let's see if Lost Souls gets on. Let's see if he could. Right, let's see how he can take the hairpin. 7 people have joined to watch us. Hello to the 7. Oh, he's invalidated. It's one of those corners, to be fair, Fletcher. That is what is one of those corners. One of them to get an easy invalidation. It's like 2 or 3 places.
Yeah. I definitely did it. I did it about 3 times on Monday in my qualifying session. You try to keep it so tight away from the grass that you're just invalidating. You've got to take a wide entry.
Speaking of a championship, here comes Chris. Come on, Chris, let's see what he can do. You got Rappy to beat, don't forget. He's going to be aiming for a 1 minute 8.7 to beat. So can Chris in the AlphaTauri can show him. Goes through the chicane. Nicely done. That's the first. No, doesn't invalidate. Now we're going to this long left-hander. One of my favourite parts of the circuit, to be fair. It's quite a flowing corner. Now come towards one of those tricky sections of the circuit. It's the bridge with that chicane.
Yes, indeed. Don't want to take too much curb.
And he does very well done to Chris there. Now come towards the heaviest braking zone, which is the hairpin. Brakes. He's got to brake late, and he's got to turn in late. That's a nice late. Well, in my point, Fletcher, a little bit wide in my field. We could have gone much closer to the apex than that.
I think he could have done. He went a bit wide on the entry, but he recovered well on the exit.
Now, this is the most crucial part, is the Wall of Champions chicane. Here comes Chris. Flies through there, nice and clean, close to the Wall of Champions. Now he's flying towards the line, and he beats Rappy. Like he says on the tin, 1 minute 8.5.
And here comes Lyronix on the soft season P8 at the moment. He's about to try and get off.
And he's got his yeah, I was about to say, he's behind his teammate. So is the Mercedes team working here?
He's going to get a tow here. He's going to go around here about 200
Well worked from the Mercs.
Does he invalidate though?
No, he does not. Well worked from the Mercs.
Oh my god, it's going to be quick.
Oh, the Mercedes boys are taking you Turbo 4 Fletcher. They have played that smart. That is classic. That is classic hooky and engine down teamwork right there.
Genuinely, that is a strategy. It's not a strategy, it's a strategy.
Strategy? It's the new word, strategy.
Yeah, it's like the strong means, it's a strategy. Oh, God, don't, please me like that.
Strategy.
Strategy, that's the one, yeah.
Cadwell says, hope you do well, James Braden. Billy O'Connor says, let's go, James Braden. So there's loads of support for James Braden tonight.
It's Canada. It's the Invalidation Grand Prix.
Right, let's go to James Braden, actually.
Yeah, let's have a look at our Ferrari. He's
and James Braden is not going to go any faster. He's slowing down, so...
Yeah, here we see James Braden giving a classic representation of the Ferrari engine this season. And that's
Dad, this is a great comment for Dad, okay? This, yeah. He says, AlphaTauri playbook right there. He's obviously mentioning the Mercedes.
Yes, definitely.
Oh dear, I'm not even kidding.
No, I'm not saying anything, but I have hacked Rappy's computer, And I have seen he's been watching Daniel McConnell tutorials on YouTube. So, I'm just saying.
Just saying.
Yeah.
Don't, man, I'm trying to commentate on this grace, and then there's you just trying to make me giggle.
Yeah, that's what we do. I'm a comedian.
What, with your astrology?
Yeah, my name's Funny Fletch, or email.
Funny Fletch. Jensen's on the lap. Jensen's on the lap in the Red Boys, 2/10 faster, goes purple in the first sector. Can Jensen keep it consistent?
Yeah, I think he can do. I mean, if he wanted to improve that 109.3 in by GP1, then that's not a great time.
107.8 from Lyonix because he got the toe from his teammate. Do you think that's a lesson from all the teammates that we got here? We got, of course, the Redos.
One thing I have learned from being in GP4, if you're in a party with your teammates, it makes such a difference. Because your teammate is the one who will constantly push you and even help you in the race.
Yeah, AlphaTauri can GP4's AlphaTauri voice will get explained to you about that one. Everybody to talk about is a GP4 AlphaTauri because they're just the prime example of how the team work. They're just the prime example of called teamwork.
It's like below the pack you've got like Rosberg and Hamilton on the teams that clash.
Oh, exactly.
At the top, you've got like Bottas and Hamilton who just gel really quickly, but then got Bottas who sometimes gets frustrated.
I'm trying to see people on laps.
That's multiple times Dan.
Right, Chris is on the lap. Chris is on the lap speaking of AlphaTauri, here's Chris in one.
Yes, indeed. He doesn't invalidate. It's a good start, and he has got a Red Bull in front of him. Hope he doesn't smash the back. Nope, that's a great one.
Well, if you talk about smashing the back, you talk about the Tuscan Grand Prix, yeah?
Yeah, Tuscan Grand Prix.
That is mad. Literally, that is legit mad of a Grand Prix. I now want to see F1 go back there more often.
I would love it to be. I would actually really like it.
Yeah, Chris now towards the hairpin turn. Is he tighter than he was last time? It's very, very late on the brakes again with the wide line. I think that might be his preferred line, to be fair, Fletcher.
Yeah, I feel like if you take the inside line too tight, you might have a gun affects it. So I feel like he's trying to get the traction early by taking a wider line to get the power down earlier. We see a lot in F Formula E where there's like power up modes on the wide lines so they can get the power down quicker and get their momentum. So I feel like that's what he's trying to do on the straight.
Dan actually put in a very good comment in. Look at Tony in second place on those mediums. Now that will play a very big key role in the race. A very, very big key role if he stays there.
No, he's on soft squeezing elevated.
I don't know why he wants to improve his lap time. It was a 1 minute 7.6, so he would have gone faster. But Tony, man, if you were listening, I would say stay in, and hopefully hope for the best, really.
And our Souls has retired.
That was just Gogs. I think Gogs has got a very weird. I think he does never want to set a lap. He just want to all focus, want to main on the race, isn't he? It's Gogs, isn't he?
I think so, yeah. Lost Souls has lost any chance of qualifying in the top 10.
Oh, it's a wet. The Laser just put in a wet start to the Grand Prix. Wow.
Yes. It's kind of in the way. That's a nightmare.
To bring 2011 back. Jensen Button, yeah.
My favourite driver in the history of F1. Jensen Button.
Jensen Button overtakes Vettel on the last lap of doing 6 pit stops.
Oh, so Sebastian Vettel bringing in the Spinale early. that was like the demo version. You know, like in 2017 he brought the full game.
Dan just said 5 stop to victory.
You know what, Dan? That 5 stop could be a strategy.
Is this going to be a new thing between us now? It's just astrology, new word thing between us.
Yeah, definitely. You see me as a boy, John. I pit 4 times. I got a top 10 strategy.
Here comes Rappy. He started his lap now in the Mercedes Championship leader, of course.
Yeah, but he's only 8th at the moment, so he needs to improve.
That 1 minute 8.7 can be improved by him. I think he can improve.
I'll tell you what though, have we seen any drivers actually race in the wet in GP1?
2/10 faster. Purple first sector for Rappy.
I can't remember there being a great race in GP1.
I think this will be our first.
Exactly, so we could...
What an honour!
Prefer the weather conditions.
Me.
Yeah, you definitely do.
I hope for wet races every time, especially like the place like Monaco, for instance.
Yeah, but you're just... I'll tell you before, and I'll say it again, lunatic.
Oh, here we go.
Here we go again!
The Mercedes are doing it again! Oh, Mercedes! Bro!
Oh my god, that gives me some... that actually gave me a hernia more to that one.
Look at that, Mercedes are doing it again. Rappy goes round the final chicane. Watch this time, ready? 1 minute 8.1. Mercedes 1-2, and I don't count me if I'm wrong. That is very well deserved.
Definitely, the strategy played into their hands. Toto Wolff has had an absolute dream masterclass with that one.
Lyonix, this is James.
we need to give Lewis a toe into the wall.
This is James. Let Rappy pass you. Championship reasons.
Honestly, what are we actually?
Oh dear. Gay Boyd's retired from the session. Jensen is on a lap now in the Red Bull. Lyonix retired, so, of course, and Rappy's going to retire now because of his reasons. Because.
Can he put a sting in the top 10? Oh my god, these jolters right themselves.
Jensen in the Red Bull, flying towards the final, towards the hairpin before the chicane. Can Jensen do damage? Can he get
Jensen?
Can he be Jensen Button? Can he be Jensen Button?
Braden giving him a toe now.
But James Braden's breaking away. Look at James Braden really getting out of the way for Jensen.
In the words of Gary Lineker, a little bit naughty that.
I think Jensen played it. James Braden played it safe. 108.4 for Jensen. That is his qualifying. That's qualified not finished. He's got one more lap to do. James Braden now, the GP2 champion, will have to do something about that to get ahead of Chris. Where is Chris? He's invalidated, and he's run out of time as well. Chris is out, and that means that the championship, in terms of the championship, Rappy will be extending, and Lyonix will be closing in.
Oh, Laser's crashed.
He has crashed, so Laser's not going to do any more. Venom goes. Oh my! Did you? Venomate. Venom. What is that? Venom. What is that? What is that?
That stung me in the chest.
That hurts. I was actually looking forward to seeing Mercedes 1-2. That hurts.
Look, yeah, we get enough Mercedes 1-2 in real life. That's not I mean, technically, it still is a Mercedes 1-2.
Well, Mercedes 1-2-3. Because you've got a beat car, Mercedes. Sanchevitz is going very aggressive over the curbs. Sanchevitz. Oh my blimmin' god.
Gunter Steiner is in that HQ. Absolutely.
We look like rock stars. We now look like rock stars.
Rock stars.
Well done, Sanchevitz. Well done. Qualifying is now done. Mercedes was the better.
I feel like Racing Points are literally the team who bought Mercedes off Wish.com.
I think so. You can tell by the car.
It's like they've bought Mercedes off Amazon.
Mercedes Racing Point just got to Amazon. I like this car, thank you. Oh, let me just put a racing. Let me put this Racing Point skin on it.
They've gone through the Argos catalogue and just gone for that
one. Cash in number 5, please. How much will it cost?
He's at the post office. We're on number 6, please.
What are we like?
I don't know.
We got. Mind you, you talk about tyres, yeah. You talk about tyres, yeah, Fletcher. It's not really going to matter, isn't it? Because it's a wet start to this race, so.
Yeah, we say that. I think that's where Chris went all the way. Me, not Chris. It was who went. Was it Tony or Jensen?
I think so. My stars of qualifying would definitely be Mercedes. Definitely Mercedes to be the stars of qualifying. them two just teamworked that beautifully down that back straight with the toe. That was absolutely immense.
Beautiful.
I mean, we're looking forward to the next 3 weeks, Fletcher. We've got France coming up, we've got Austria, we've got Great Britain coming up.
You know what? I'm going to put a prediction here. I'm going to get a podium at Austria.
You're going to try and stay with those AlphaTauris, are you?
Podium is coming. Dan, watch out. Austria is my track. Low down for circuit.
You know he's
Austria,
watching this, and you know he's watching. It's like you're having a laugh.
I don't care. Yeah, we know we can afford it.
Congratulations to Lionix. Well done to Lionix for getting a pole. 1 minute 7.8 from Lionix to gain pole position. Venom second, Sanjovic third, Rappy fourth, Tony fifth, Laser sixth, Jason seventh, Chris in eighth, Braden ninth, Gaze Boys in 10th, Lost Souls in 11th, and Gog stood his usual strategy and not bothering at all. But only kidding.
Yeah, literally. Look how the well Austria, there's no one spin.
I love this. Listen to this, Fletcher. Yeah? If Fletcher gets a podium in Austria, I'll do a shoey from his own work boots.
Right, the challenge is on.
Oh, God.
Oh, if I get a podium right now, Dan, you're gonna eat your words. I swear to God, I'll make you eat the shoe.
Eat the shoe.
So, chew on that, like you chew on spaghetti bolognese.
Spaghetti bolognese.
Yeah, definitely.
So, work boot with spaghetti bolognese.
Yeah. Spaghetti boutonnaise.
Boutonnaise. New recipe by Chef Fletcher. He's been trained by Gordon Ramsay.
Yeah, I've been trained by Jamie Oliver himself. I am a Michelin star chef. Just can't be a Michelin star driver.
Oh, Dan says, I'm a man of my word, bring it!
The challenge is on.
Oh God, what you got yourself into?
I think I'm anything, I'll put it to the podium, so.
What have you got yourself into? What have you got yourself into? I do not know. What have you got yourself into?
3.1 is quick.
Right, this is your I'll run over the running order again. Lionix first, Venom second, Sanjovic third, Rappy fourth, Tony fifth, Laser sixth, Jensen seventh, Chris eighth, James Braden ninth, Game Boys 10th, Lost Souls 11th, and Gogs in 12th. What's your...
This needs to be talked about tonight, because James Braden has managed to drag a Ferrari on a high-speed circuit into 9th, so that's pretty impressive.
Daniel also says Jamie Oliver can't use the flappy paddles with dead sausage fingers. What's this gone into?
I love this league. I love it. I just do.
I'm not leaving this ever again.
Honestly. We've got the predicted pit stop strategy, possibly the most useless part of piece of information you've ever got in F1.
It's surely got to be dry at the end of the race, surely.
It has to be. Oh, never know.
Top 5 then, Fletcher. Can you try and call the top 5?
I reckon if 5 finish, I'll be astounded. No offense to these guys, but it's wet in Canada.
Who is going to be the best wet weather driver in GP1? I'm the best wet driver in GP3, so I can't say much.
You're strange.
I love wet races. Shush, man.
Oh yeah, let me just go to like Zandvoort and have it in the rain.
I would.
We go to Vietnam and have it in the rain there. That's fun.
Yeah, I actually did. It was actually quite fun.
Just no.
Oh dear, let's get to the start then. Round 9 is about to begin. Strap your belts in, ladies and gentlemen. We're about to get underway for round 9 of the GP1.
Getaway.
Oh, here we go. The GP1
guys
is about to get underway. We're up to 5 red lights, 4 the Canadian Grand Prix round 9 of the championship, and we're lights out and off we go. And Laurenix gets off to a good start. Sanjovic is looking all right. Good, and Venom has to go out wide, and the Mercedes Rappi is looking down to second place, and is looking second place on
nice clean
Venom.
getaway.
Good benefit from the drivers there, and the drivers are all clean through. We're looking at the drivers now. And we've got a move from Tony. Tony's making a move, or is that Tim? Someone. Tony.
Oh, what's a move for James Braden on the inside? He make a stick.
And James Braden does make his stick, and he's now into 8th place. So the Ferrari man is doing his business. And Jensen is now side by side with Game Boy. He's down side by side into the bridge. And Game Boy swings into 9th place, but Jensen is not having none of it. Jensen is all over the place. He's all over the place. And a Lost Souls has now gone into 10th place. And look, there's a massive dive bomb for Jensen now going down the outside, and Gogs is right there as well. Boys, man, it's only lap 1.
Oh no! Laurenix is almost at the start of the second lap. He's got a great get.
Oh, and Venom nearly slid into the Wall of Champions. He's doing a rally car drift nearly into the Wall of Champions, but he's still kept his racing points out of the wall. Very fair plays from him. Laser is on the back of his team. And Lost Souls is on the back of on Laser. Can he take his soul? I wonder. You never know. Can he be like Undertaker? Can he be like Undertaker and literally be taking his soul away from him?
Oh,
imagine. WWE reference right there. So now, okay. Oh, and speaking of Lost Souls, he's banged it into the wall, and that is his front wing. Oh, Lost Souls was all over the place. And look, yeah, that's the damage. He's got damage. Oh, Lost Souls, man. I feel bad now.
Got damage.
I know exactly how you feel. We've got Chris now coming towards Sanjovic. What's happened to Sanjovic at the start? He was 3rd in qualifying.
No, he lost a couple of places from the start, and it looks like he's got Chris to deal with. You might get a toe on him down there, and he does.
And look at the Mercedes. Look at the Mercedes and the championship leader Rappi coming towards Venom, and we also got Chris.
We see an overtake happen with Chris into the World Champions. If he does, he'll be my new favourite GP4.
And look at good defending for Sanjovic, keeping Chris behind, so it's all good on his part.
Yeah, look, Chris Grotto is going to get.
Can Chris overtake Sanjovic? Goes down towards the outside line. This will become the inside line. No. Backs out of it at the end. Sanjovic goes wide. He goes wide, so that means Chris will get the switchback move on Sanjovic. But now can he get the traction he needs? But no, Sanjovic gets the traction he needs to stay ahead of Chris there. Good defending there for Sanjovic. That's Tony! That's Tony almost sliding into the wall. Great save for Tony. That was a tremendous save. I just saw the back of his Red Bull starting around all over the place, and it still saved him. My goodness.
With that from Tony.
The madman Tony Man is doing his thing. So now Chris is he's all over the place. The drivers are still not handling these wet conditions as I thought I would.
Yeah, I think it's because they got wet. I think it's because the tyre still might be a bit cold. Brakes not as warm as I want them to be.
And James Braden now has come towards Chris. The GP2 reigning champion is now on the back of Chris. Can he get past the AlphaTauri, I wonder?
I'd say 2 cars very similar on pace in real life and in the game.
Just don't go there. So Tony goes into the pits and he'll get a change of front wing and tyres. Rappi is on the back of Venom, but still sticking behind the racing point for now. So that means our running order so far is Laurenix, Venom. We've got Rappi in 3rd, Sanjovic 4th, Chris in 5th, Braden 6th, Dave Boys 7th, Laser 8th, Jensen 9th, Gogs in 10th, Tony 11th, and Lost Souls in 12th.
Yes, indeed. Tony said in the pits as he exits, you've got Gogs in P10. Williams just hoping for a point, really.
Just looking for a point. So now, Chris still is. Now, if I was Chris, would you?
And that's Laser in the wall. He's got damage.
No, bless poor old Laser, just can't get the luck he needs, can't he?
Oh, he's lost an empire.
So now Chris is still stuck behind Sanchevitz.
And James Braid will be lapping this up. Oh, Sancho losing a bit of the rear end there, just a little snap of oversteer.
What do you mean by bang position change up, boys? I'm trying to figure out what he said. So,
Rappy gets a penalty.
Rappy gets a penalty, he does. So now we've got Chris starting to snake around Sanchevitz. Now he gets a good run on him. Now he's going to have a go at him. Now he's going to look down the inside. Now he's attacking. Now he's got the inside line. And Sanchevitz still stays ahead. But now he's got the switchback move.
He's going to come back in.
No, Sanchevitz still got the traction. And now he gets away. Nice defending from Chris there.
Howden, I got past him.
Nice defending for Sanchevitz. Really well done. Really keeping that Haas as big and wide as he can. And not letting Chris.
Has defended brilliantly.
Has. That's just.
Give the best Will Brooks impression.
Just don't. So James Brain is now starting to become very interested by this fight. Can he take advantage, I wonder?
Come on, James, go for Ferrari. Please.
I mean, knowing you as a racer, Fletcher, have you driven in the wet before in a race car before?
Yeah, it's a lot of different conditions really. You have to take an earlier braking point. It's much easier to move the car. Some drivers favour the rain. I don't like it. I like a car that's planted with the front end with if you're like in the rain and you want a car like that. So that's me. But I know some people do like the rear ends to maybe be a bit slippier.
But do you think driving in the rain, knowing as a racing driver, is driving in the rain makes the playing field a bit more easier? It makes it a bit more evened out?
There's a lot more mistakes that happen, so if you're more balanced in the rain, most setups are going to be higher downforce, so you have more grip. So the even playing field is sort of balanced out. Depending on the driving level and how good you are in the rain, it depends whether you can even get a podium. We've seen it happen before with Vettel at Monza when he won.
So Sanchevitz gets a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings, and Chris is still stuck behind Sanchevitz at the moment.
Oh, come on, James. Do it for Ferrari. As a Ferrari fan and a James Braden fan, I want to do well.
Everyone's a big, massive James Braden fan, and just notice there's a load of people supporting James Braden tonight. He must be a very big popular man. As Lyronets gets a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings, he needs to be careful because he is around 4 seconds ahead of Venom, but that can all change in the later stages of the race, of course.
Yeah, indeed it can. Especially we saw it on Monday as well, didn't we, with the penalty for time penalty situation, so we're very careful.
And again, Tony goes into 10th place.
Christian, when he cuts the chicane.
Oh, Chris?
Yes, you have to slow down massively to go across the chicane. I don't think he had enough front
I'm on board with Chris now,
on
on his point of view against Sanchevitz. He's still trying, he just can't find a way to get past Sanchevitz. Sanchevitz's car, he's putting it in the right place at the right time.
Dyke at this point.
Just don't. Why you put...
Look, I get it, you're a United fan, you don't like him, but you've got to accept reality.
It may be reality. Oh, and he does get a 3-second time penalty against Chris, so he's the next person to suffer.
Come on, James, get it.
James Breno is looking very interesting. Going down the inside for the Ferrari driver. Can he get past him? No. And Chris sticks his Alpha toy right in front of him, saying, "You're not getting past me, sunshine." Now they go down the back straight, and these three drivers are giving everything in the wet.
Well, we'll see James make
is the rain getting heavier? I don't know. Oh, and here comes, now here comes Chris. Now it comes on the side of Sanchevitz's car, and that will be Chris. And Sanchevitz is still ahead.
Oh my God.
Sanchevitz, man, you're doing absolutely well. But what's Sanchevitz now? Bang! Now he goes.
Sanchevitz is a rock star.
So yeah, the position changes. So we're looking at it now. Let me just give me the position change. Right now, 3 drivers have gained places. That's Chris, James Braden, and Game Boys with the most positions on 3 apiece. The biggest loser is Tony on 5. So that is the unlucky. Oh dear, what's wrong with you? So now Rappy is on the back of Venom, and we've got two fights still going on. Can Venom get passed by that Mercedes or Rappy? The sister Mercedes team is now under pressure from the main Mercedes team, and that is Rappy, the championship leader. Can he get past Venom? Still, the answer is still no.
Here comes James Braden, who wants to Chris into the first corner. Ooh, Chris getting a bit slippy, goes wide.
Yeah, it's just does not seem to be happy. Sanjovic, it looks like he's very, very comfortable in the wet.
Looks like it in the wet as well.
So Sanjovic does enjoy the wet races, and it looks like he's proving it. So Sanjovic is right now in a strong position to get some good points for Haas here and get a very good result for himself. So now, with these wet conditions, Sanjovic right now
could be a little contender for a pole if something happens ahead of him.
If something happens, indeed, I was just about to say, if it counts on this, you never know Sanjovic, we could be speaking to him on the podium. The Red Bulls have switched around, so that will be Tony into 9th and Jensen into 10th. So now the Red Bulls will be trying to charge up towards Laser's Renault. So Chris again trying to close down to Sanjovic's Haas. He's still looking. No, he's got to wait it out. Now it's all about traction for Chris. Can he get past Sanjovic's car? Oh, big massive slide coming out of the exit, but big massive amounts of wheel spin. That's not what you want in the wet, Fletcher's wheel spin in the wet.
Definitely not. It's so easy to jump out of the car. You don't work in the dry, really. It's not very nice on it. Oh, little lock up from Rappy. I tell you what though, we will be seeing a lot of, and it looks like the rain is getting lighter.
The rain is getting lighter. I think right now, the rain is starting to slow, so
could be drying up in the next side, I don't know.
Now, I'm going to ask you more to you as a racer question. As you as a racer, with the track starting to dry it out, when do you think will be the best time to think to yourself, right, I need to switch to the dry compounds?
I think it's when the dry line does come back. The dry line will come back a lot quicker.
But big massive slap for Sanjovic there.
We have seen it in the past where there is a dry line.
Oh, and Chris hits the back. Chris hits the back of almost hit the back of Sanjovic, and he got another 3-second time penalty as well.
Does he have damage? I don't know if he has damage.
He just slightly touched him, and now he's going down to the inside of Sanjovic's car. This is the best opportunity now for Chris. Now can Chris attack Sanjovic. Now he's got the best possible chance of overtaking Paul. Now he's now getting immense frustration. Now here goes Chris towards the line, towards the chicane, and Sanjovic still stays ahead of him. Yellow flags into 1. Lost Souls is out.
Where did he go out? Oh, he lost it into the red again. Oh, it's a huge shame for Lost Souls. Thanks for coming, but you are now long ahead. There's a safety
Lost Souls. Oh, and now.
Laser. Oh, Laser. What a play here from Laser.
Laser switched to the hard tyres early, so now he'll get the advantage.
Yeah, indeed.
I'm going to keep an eye on Lyonix because I want to see what tyres he'll go on. Is it time? Because the track's still a bit damp, but do you think it's time to switch to the dries?
Now you switch to the dries because if cars can get it for a few laps.
Tony is still sticking on the inters.
With the slower lap times, Lyonix wants to pit because the dry line's going to come back within maybe 1 lap or 2, and that's normal speed.
Gogs onto the mediums.
He wants this. He needs it. He's going to come into the pit and he might even put the hard tyres on.
I was about to say Fletcher, because look at the drivers below 8th, which is Tony, Laser, Gogs. Tony went for the think the track's going to stay wet strategy. Laser is pit a lap earlier. on the hards, and then Gogs is switched to the mediums.
A one stop is possible. I did it in my race. I went 28 laps on hards. It is definitely a possible thing to do.
What's Lawrence going to go on? He's going onto the mediums. Here comes Venom into the pits. Mercedes has timed the double stack well, so Venom will now go to the medium tyres. Rappy has gone onto mediums. Sanchevitz, he's been defending from Chris all the time. He's now coming to the pits now.
Chris will serve that 5-second penalty in the pit lane.
He will. So there's no 5-second penalty. So he comes out onto the mediums. Sanchevitz is now come out, and he'll be.
Just gone on another set of inters.
Oh, is that wise?
That is not a wise strategy from Game Boy, I'm sorry to say.
Tony's done the same thing as well. Tony's done the same.
This line is going to come back and you're not going to be able to have the front end to go around the corners. You're going to burn your rubber.
Those types, you can tell the track is starting to dry now.
No matter what strategy I'm sorry to say.
Daniel said a couple of comments saying, I really hope Laser has made the right call there. He'll go to lean. And also he said, hards will be super cold at the start. Any medium or soft will be strong over those hards.
Yes, indeed they will.
I mean, he's not wrong. You're talking. That's a very veteran driver. You're speaking to. He's not wrong. He's not wrong. Nowhere near wrong. He's nowhere near wrong. I mean, he's not third in the championship for a reason.
Exactly. But those cards will, especially with the safety car, they might have enough life to go to the end.
Oh, definitely. There's no doubt about that.
I think that's why Laser's done it. He's realised people are going to have to pit in something.
Well, the people that do have to pit again, it's Game Boys and Tony, because they made the wrong call, in my view.
Yes, definitely in my view too. They definitely.
Game Boys is not coming in. Tony is. Game Boys is staying out for another lap. That's not the right move. There is a double stack from Red Bull, so yeah, the Red Bull drivers, they shot themselves in the foot, unfortunately.
Yes, indeed, they have shot themselves in the foot. Maybe miscommunication.
Oh, look at the rush. The Red Bull guys just really struggling to get the car ready. Off the jacks, he goes, and off he goes. Tony's off, underway. Laser's made 2 positions out of this kerfuffle. Oh, has he? Oh my goodness me, Jensen. Just got ahead of Laser, only just.
Very, very, very close between the two drivers.
Now, Game Boys is the only driver to get in. Game Boys, man, we all love you, but wrong time, mate.
Need a quick stop.
Okay, we lost Fletcher for a bit, but still got me. So yeah, right now we're going through the safety car. Lyronix is first, Venom second, Rappy third, Sanjibit's fourth, Chris in fifth, James Braden sixth, Game Boys seventh, Jensen eighth, Laser ninth, Gogs 10th, Tony 11th, and Lost Souls is our first retirement of the race. Now, I'm thinking, because now Gaze Boys is now coming in.
I'm holding back tears right now. I've just done the toe on the kitchen wall.
The what? On your kitchen wall?
Yeah, I've just done my toe. I'm holding back tears.
Eh?
I'm holding back tears. I've just stubbed my toe on my kitchen table wall.
You stubbed your toe on the kitchen table?
Actually, the kitchen table faces the wall, and I've gone in not looking when I've gone. I've stubbed my toe. I'm biting my steering, that's not good for a kid.
Whatever next with you, eh?
Oh my god, my clutch, honestly. Oh my god, my teeth. It's made of solid plastic. My teeth. I had fillings like a week ago.
Out of all the things you can do, stub your toe, isn't it?
Literally. I've had high-speed crashes and I'm working on British stuff like that.
Safety car is in this lap. Now, I was about to say, Chris, before you stubbed your toe, that Chris is now better in the dry than he is the centre bits. Do you think Chris could take advantage to this?
Definitely. I think Chris is the faster driver of the two. Santovic is just a better defender on the track. Canada is quite a tight circuit, to be honest. So if you can defend well enough,
there's a few opportunities to overtake. It depends where.
Yes, indeed, and you need a good tire, to be honest.
Okay, now we're about to get underway. Lionix is controlling the pace. Tan just went Cotton Eye Toe Fletcher.
My teeth still hurt.
Lionix is now underway. The drivers are now underway. The Canadian Grand Prix is back underway in the driver in the second half of this race. Chris can get past Sanjovic quickly. Tony gets past Goggs, so that's him promoted to 10th. Now we're going to see if the drivers can really push on. Can Lionix actually really perform a good stuff in this race and actually close down to Chris in the championship, I wonder?
Yes, definitely, I think he can. I reckon he has a great chance of closing that gap, especially in the medium close. I just can't believe the torpedo on the toe to the wall. If that torpedo torpedoed himself.
You torpedoed your toe into the wall, and it's not a Ferrari. Game Boy side by side with Tony, and Game Boys have to be forced out wide. So you have to be forced out wide there, but it's unfortunate. Look at Rappy. Now he's on the drier tyre. Now we can close that to Venom's racing point. I think the second place will now be changed over to the Mercedes cars.
Yes, indeed.
I'm not even talking about the pink one.
I've just got a notification on my phone saying Dan sent a voice message.
You can listen away if you want to by unplugging your mic.
No, I definitely guarantee it's about the time.
Oh, I think you guarantee it will.
Oh god, it's dance, it's definitely about the time.
Sandovic has a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings. Now, this is the thing here, Fletcher, that we now in the stage where the tyres will be very, very grippy, and we're going to have numerous amount of time penalties.
Yeah, I think it has loads of time penalties in the dry, because in the wet, the more coarse that we go in, where now in the dry, it's all out attack.
All out attack, and no room for error. Tony gets a 3-second time penalty as well. Can Rappy really get in on the yacht? He's trying to close down the Venom, but Venom is just holding his own against the championship leader. But speaking of holding his own, still Sanjovic is not going to give Chris any room for error, and he is not going to let Chris go past him this time. The pit window is open for softs, which is 17 laps between the 17th and 20th lap.
Yes, indeed. I think Venom's doing a great job in the tracing points.
But I wouldn't switch to softs now.
No, definitely not. I reckon you'll hit between maybe lap 25.
The hard time runners, they'll go to the end, and that's Laser and Game Boys, they're both Renault cars. They will definitely go to the end, but they need to keep pace with the others.
Okay, looking right now, I'm going to gap to the leader for the two Renault boys. They're around 10 seconds. So in that pit stop,
they'll take over, really.
Have enough, yeah, they really will. And if they defend well enough, they will have the 1-2 finish.
Imagine that for a story.
I know, yeah, Joe will be very happy now.
The Renault boys will, yeah, definitely. Especially Matt G, he's a big Renault man, and of course Senna Martin's big Renault man. Rappy is now closing in on Venom, but Venom gets a very good exit, going out of the corner, and he'll stay ahead. Can Chris get past Sanjovic? No, he'll not get past Sanjovic because he's staying behind Sanjovic. Jensen is side by side with James Braden. James Braden defends well for the Red Bull driver and sticks his Ferrari ahead of him.
Yes, James, doing a solid for the Ferrari.
So we've got loads of fights going on. We're trying to keep track of it all, but it's really lots of stuff going on. We've got fights going on for second, we've got a fight going on for fourth, and we've got a fight going on for sixth place at the moment, so lots of stuff going on. So Jensen is really snaking about around that Ferrari, but James Braden stays in at the moment. Let's go back to Chris, because he's now sneaking towards Sanjovic's car, and Rappy is still stuck behind Venom because his Mercedes is not closing in that much.
I'll tell you what, you know, I feel like Sanjovic and Chris are going to be on the perfecting versus White Friday. Chris will dominate for 4 rounds and fight nearly for like 4 quarters of the race, and then you get uppercutted by Sunshine.
Oh, definitely. Dan just said this, laser will be good here. Medium's only good for 15 to 18 laps, will be quite close at the end. We just discussed that actually, so laser's got the...
3-second time penalty.
Oh, no, not by doing stuff like that, I wonder. Jensen is closing in on James Braden, but James Braden still sticks his Ferrari where it belongs in 6th place, and he'll try the best he can to keep that Red Bull behind him.
Yes, indeed. He's got another Red Bull to deal with in front of him.
And that's Madman Tony.
Yes, but he also has Chris to deal with in the sister Red Bull. Where we see James Naden.
Did you say Chris in the sister Red Bull?
Yeah.
Who's Chris?
Chris in P5.
That's not Red Bull. That's AlphaTauri, you plonker.
I said this sister Red Bull.
You mean the sister team?
No, it's the same thing. It's the same concept. What kind of deconceptualised?
I love winding you up. Oh dear. We got a good pairing, haven't we? Chris is now starting to get round the outside. Finally, Chris overtakes Sanjovic. At last, the AlphaTauri is through. And Kvyat has left the session. He is lagged out. We'll try and getting him in. Bear with me, guys. Bear with me. I'm going to do the best I can. There you go. I invited him. If we've got a virtual safety car, that's actually the purpose to get my co-com in. So, his internet's gone, but we'll try the best we can to get him back, because of course we love our banter. So Lyronix 1, 2 and 3 from Venom and Rappy to the top 3 is super close now, uber close to be fair. And we got James Braden and Jensen as well. Tony is DNF'd. Commentary makes me tired. And Tony is actually crashed out. He's the one that caused the virtual safety car. Unfortunate for him. And we got Lyronix into the pits now, and so he will now get onto a set of tyres. Let's have a look what he goes on. Let's go into Lyronix's car, and he'll take another set on mediums. Laser. And can he jump him, I wonder? The green flag is down. Laser now will be closing in on Lyronix's car. He goes past the Mercedes driver, and that position is going to be Laser's for sure, and it will. So Laser goes into 7th, and so does Gabe Boyce goes into 8th. Now we got Rappy closing in on Venom. Venom is still holding strong against Rappy. Rappy is doing all he can to try and get past that racing point, but the racing point is still sticking his nose where it does well. But now here goes Rappy towards the back of Venom's car. Venom is now both drivers locking up. That's normal for GP1 standards anyway. Now Rappy now flies towards the back straight. Now he comes towards Venom's car. Can he get to which way he's going to go? Left or right? He's going to go right, and he overtakes the racing point, and Rappy will take the lead of the Grand Prix. And now the Mercedes drivers are now going to push. Goggs is onto the soft tyres, so he will do his best to catch up. And we got James Braden being under pressure by Jensen. So Jensen will need to come and try and figure out a way. Oh, very close from Jensen. We'll try and get with you very soon. We'll see if we can get Fletcher back in. Give me a moment, guys. I will do my best to get him in. Give me Mo. Where is he? Where is he? Where is my co-com? Where's my co-com? More down this way. There he is. Bang, bang. There we go. Right, I sent him an invite, so that's him done. Chris Sanjovic on the back of Chris, trying to close in. Look at Venom, look at him. He's not giving up on Rappy just yet. Now he's going to try and push Rappy into a mistake, but Rappy now gets away super quickly, so Venom will know how to close in on Rappy once more. Here comes Venom, look at the speed of the Racing Point with the RS. So he's got to go down to the inside. This will be very close to the Wall of Champions, and Rappy will have to give away the place. Good work from Rappy there, very well, smart move, and he'll move up and back into the lead. Now we've got, and look at this, those two guys are still fighting. Rappy side by side with Venom. Venom is now still ahead of the Mercedes driver, and Rappy is going to get immensely frustrated. Jensen is still stuck behind James Braden. Jensen will have to try and get a move on in the Red Bull, trying to see if he can do anything he can to close in. But look at James Braden closing in on the Sanjovic's fight with Chris. But this is the main fight to the moment, is Rappy closing in on Venom once again, but still to no avail. Sanjovic closing it back on Chris, but no to no avail again, and same for Jensen. We're closing in on James Braden. This is a great race. We've got loads of fights up and down the field, but don't forget the hard time runners of Laser will be the main factor. You just keep an eye on him. Now we're going to see if Sanjovic can really close in on Chris, but look at the Ferrari and Red Bull and Jensen and James Braden closing in as well. They're going back to Rappy and Venom, because them two are super close to Venom. Gets a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings. Now we're going to see James Braden, Rappy to close in on Venom, and no to no avail. We've got these four fighting away. We're trying to see if we can get Fletcher back into this party. He's still trying to sort his internet out, and now we're going to see if James Braden can try and close in. Here's Fletcher back into the party. Welcome back, Fletcher.
This experience with technical difficulties, it sounds like my voice might work and being unplugged.
Oh dear, oh dear. But right now, Fletcher, we've got Chris, Sanjovic, Jensen,
it's sunny!
It's sunny indeed.
The sun's out. Oh, we're so bright. Jesus Christ.
So Dan just said, Ryan, it's Game Boys and Laser looking good here.
Oh, and Tony's out.
Yeah, Tony is out.
Did your DNF?
Wins to heaven. And look at Rappy closing it back on Venom. These two have been fighting for the past 3 laps, and Rappy gets back ahead of the Racing Point, and that is him. And Venom goes into the pit. Sanjovic is Sanjovic is very close to the back of the AlphaTauri, but great driving the both drivers. Here goes Sanjovic once again, going down the inside of Chris is right for time. Look at this is the championship contender he's facing, and they're still side by side. Great racing between the two, side by side. And Chris is still sticking in. Chris is still side by side when we go to the chicane. And Sanjovic gets ahead with a time penalty for his cause. That is such great racing.
God. And that is why you watch GP1.
And Chris is still coming back at Sanjovic. Look at this. Chris is still coming back at Sanjovic once again. Down the side underneath the bridge. And bang, goes into the lead. Well, not in the lead, but second place. But wow.
Oh, that's a nice thing to come back to.
And then you came at the right moment. And Sanjovic is still, and look at James Braden, your boy James Braden is now coming towards. Who's that in the wall? It's not Game Boys, is it? Oh, it's Game Boys. It's Game Boys. And look at your boy Fletcher. James Braden is now on the hunt.
Oh, yes, James, come on, you can win this. You can. Hey, believe
in the James.
Mate, believe in James. I'm no James. You can do it. James will win. He will not only get a podium, he will win.
So, things are starting to slightly calm down slightly. When I say slightly,
James Braden hasn't got any penalties. Oh yes, he's got one. He's got one.
He's only got one. That's a main factor still.
Exactly. See, we've got 2 cars ahead of him. He's quick and Rappy. I've got 6 seconds worth of penalties. And I've got 5 second gap. So, doing the maths, James can win.
Daniel just said, Energy Dan just said, Laser trying to do a Fletcher on those hards.
Oh, no. If anything, mine was better. I went 28 last, he can only do 26.
Oh dear. And the four cars, Brandon Rappy now gets from a 6 pound to a 9.
Come on, James.
This is going to be very interesting to watch. But can you say, Fletcher, those mediums will not go to the end though, wouldn't they?
Left, you can do it.
Venom gets the first lap of the race on being on the soft tyres, so he will try and get maximum points as possible. He's got the fastest lap points at the moment. Look at these 4 drivers though, still battling 1 for second, but this is amazing at the moment. Let's go to James Braden, let's go on board with him and see if he can try and close down the Sandovic, but Jensen behind him.
Braden
that'd be mad. I had to say, mate. I had to say, mate, that you're lagging a lot. I mean, do you want to check the stream back?
No, the Wi-Fi is kaput.
It's kaput. Those means on 15 laps now will be like ice at the end. Lionel's looking very strong, he says, Dan. Yeah, he does with those tyres on him with the 6 lap medians. Look at Jensen going towards James Brain's car, but James Brain sticks his car where it needs to be placed. Very well done there for James Braden. Santovic still closing in on Chris, but Chris still holds on. Look at this fight for second. I am absolutely loving this at the moment.
Lash it all up because you want to see it again for like a week.
Yeah, exactly. Say this now. We'll have to wait till another 7 days before we go to France to watch this all over again. So I'm looking forward to that as well.
Oh, I've got 4 days to the circuit. I hate them all. It's on the grid.
Oh, we've got Jensen goes a bit too deep into the chicane, so you have to be careful and be mindful of any other penalties. James Braden's the only car at the moment is keeping it clean at the moment with only the 1 3-second time penalty. Venom at the moment. Venom.
At this rate, could James win on penalties?
Possibly. But Venom now, look at this. Venom's on the back of Lionel's. He's going to have a look. Oh, he's squeezing in very close to touching wings. And Venom's
going to get the move done before the World Champion car. He comes back and hands position. And the pitching family is blowing his race is.
Yeah. So, James Braden again. These 4 cars still pushing on for positions. They all got to pick because those tyres would not last that long. They probably got another 3 or 4 laps left before they burn out.
If James wins, I am now the official.
The official of what?
Future. I should become like one of the people that picks the future.
What? Oh, what are those names?
Oh, then again, very slippy.
Yeah. Is it the tyres starting to go, I wonder?
Yeah, but James could do an undercut still.
Oh, look at these drivers, man. They're absolutely gunning for it, aren't they? They're literally just gunning for it. Chris is still holding on to second very well. Santovic third. But look at Jensen pulling pressure on James Braden. Now the Red Bull driver is going to have a look down here. That's a very brave move. Oh, very good braking from them two. Jensen gets a 3-second time penalty and James Braden doesn't.
Yes, James. Force him out wide. You do that one.
Your beauty.
Yes. It's a thing of pleasure seeing that. No offense to Jensen.
Laser side by side with Lionel's. Lionel's is struggling at the moment, not finding any pace in the tyres at all.
And he's only got 9 lap old mediums as well, so anything he should be doing.
He's not really flying, isn't he?
I think the only thing he's flying to is down the pecking order for doing.
Look at Santovic going towards Quentin Salvatore, going down towards the bridge chicane and goes down the outside. Oh, what a move!
What a brilliant move, but he will have Chris on the
but was that? Did the move been taken? Was the move completed on the corner cut though? Does he have to have the decision back?
Maybe. And if he does, I'll give James Bain a great one down.
I even say this section, but this four-car fight is now becoming a five-car fight because Venom's joined us now. And Chris down the inside of Sanchez. What a move from Chris's AlphaTauri and goes into the World Championship game.
Stop. It's disgusting.
It's disgusting.
Disgusting. In the word of the Scottish lady.
The Scottish Venom has joined us now. Now he's on the back of Jen. Oh, Fletcher, I would not keep up with all this lot. And Venom down towards the outside of Jensen's Red Bull. He's going down the inside of it. Look at it! Oh my! You don't love to see cars go through there. What a move for Venom!
Oh my God!
Oh, GP1, mate! You are absolutely putting on a thrill of a race at the moment.
Look at this, Sancho hasn't got a lot of a race, James has.
James Braden is now charging now. Can he get the podium away from Sanchovic? Can he? 4 laps to go. These drivers are not pitting for their tyres. They're going to go to the end. So that means Venom will have the advantage of all this lot. But how long the tyres will last? Rappy is still leading, but is those penalties going to cost him, I wonder? We'll have to see at the end of the race, but now James Braden is closing at Venom. And look at this, your boy is in trouble because Venom's now coming on the prowl. James Braden down the inside and he's got to let the position go. And James Braden will have to stick where he is. Oh, he's going to try to... He's not undercutting, no. James Braden will stick there, stay there. James Braden, unfortunately. My goodness, what a grenading Grand Prix this has been. Because James Braden got overtaken.
Yeah.
And Venom now, he's come towards Sanchovic's house now. Venom is absolutely flying up front, trying to keep up with the leaders, and he is. Venom now is onto the inside of Sanchovic's house.
Oh my God, what
Venom is storming. Now, the biggest test.
Chris.
The biggest test.
Go on, Chris, go on. I feel like I'm not using a photo game I've taken more. I just want to see underwear. So what context is in.
Venom is now going towards his Chris's AlphaTauri down the inside towards Venom, man. You are insane.
Oh my God.
These drivers are mad.
This is racing point.
And Venom locks her deep, and now we're back to the 4-car fight.
This is actually a racing point. this should come with explicit content, it's that healthy.
I think all the overtakes should be explicit content. They're all been filthy, but brilliant.
Honestly.
He's just you're just lost for words. You've legit just lost for words.
I'm not easy to say. Because now Venom is going to win the race.
We don't know that due to penalties. We do not know. Jensen gets another 3-second time penalty. James Braden down the inside and Sanchez is down into the hairpin. They both touch tyres. But James Braden goes into 4th.
Yes, James.
But now Sanchez is not going to be happy about that because he is charging back at James Braden's Ferrari. He's now towards the outside. No way you're going to be able to stay on the outside. You keep it this way.
James.
On the down the inside, Chris towards Chris, and look at Sanchez trying to come back James Braden's Ferrari, but the Ferrari and James is still sticking it in and on Sanchez's ass. Last lap to go. These drivers are now jostling for position. Venom is now 3.7 behind. This race is mentally bonkers at the moment. James Braden's in 4th. Can he get the podium away from Chris's AlphaTauri? That's the main question. Look at that, he's actually praying for James. James Braden's been absolute. This race has been nothing but brilliant. And Jensen is. Oh, Jensen has gone all over the place. He's gone all over the place, but still sticks his rub on the track.
James, come on. Do it for Ferrari.
And look how many laps the driver's been done.
James won't get him. There's one, get him. There's one, get him. Come on, get him.
Rappy is down towards the back straight. Fletcher is keeping line on the other drivers behind, so thank you. Jensen now overtaking Sanjovic, but Rappy comes round the final 2 corners. Rappy will win the Grand Prix, but who is going to win it? So, James Brady's gone to the third! James Brady's gone to the third! James Brady's gone to the third!
Yes, James!
Rappy wins James Brady, last lap to go. This is the last lap. This is the last lap. This is the last lap. And lost track of laps. Rappy, James Brady. James Brady is overtaken the drivers. So now can he keep this? Oh my God!
Come on!
I lost all count of laps because it's been that exciting. And Venom look at Venom! Look at Venom! He's closing on Rappy!
Oh my God!
No way! It's Venom gonna take first place after pinning on softs and taking on all those drivers. Can he actually win the race, I wonder? Fletcher, this race has been nothing but brilliant!
Oh my God, it's been racing porn on its finest. Oh my God, please.
And then we go. He comes now. Here goes Venom towards them.
4 attempts. 4 attempts. 3 attempts. 2 attempts. 1 tenth. Oh! And he's done it! Venom's got him on track!
Oh! My! Goodness me!
Venom!
James Braden gets third!
Yes, come on!
Oh, what a finish!
Venom.
That was absolutely unbelievable!
My God!
What a finish!
Venom got him in the last corner.
On track on the last straight as well. What an absolute bang of a race! That was absolutely stupid, unbelievable. Oh my God! Fletcher lost for words. On 11 laps soft tyres. Venom wins the race in absolute classic style. James Braden will get strategy. James Braden gets driver of the day.
Driver of the day. Forza Ferrari, go on, James. Come on.
Oh, I have lost for words.
As a Ferrari fan, seeing James on the podium makes me want to cry.
This is why we love GP1, don't we? This is why we have the best of the best.
Love it. Oh,
Venom celebrates the victory, but oh my God, what a finish!
I don't believe what I've just witnessed.
Rappy is left, he doesn't want an interview. Look at that!
Oh.
Unbelievable!
And
Venom wins the race. Rappy second. James Braden gets third. Laser gets 4th, Chris 5th, Sanjovic 6th, Laurenix 7th, Jensen 8th, Gameboys 9th, Gogs in 10th, and the retired runners are Tony and Lost Souls. But my God, what a bloody good race that was! That was unbelievable of a race. We'll try and speak to Venom and James Braden. If you could try and get James Braden in. We'll see if we can get James Braden, but he's always, you know, James Braden's always up for an interview.
Yeah, you know. What's that?
Oh, I'm out of breath.
I'm gonna get a poster of James Braden on my wall.
That it just sounds so bad as all shape or form.
I'm gonna get.
Oh, Venom! Here he is! Wow! So Venom's in the party. Welcome to our race leader. What a... Wow. So, Venom, can you hear us?
Yeah, I can hear you.
So remember, just make sure of just make sure that your party settings are on always allow as well, so everyone can hear you.
Maybe that's on.
Say again.
Yeah, no, I've turned that on.
That's sweet. James Braden, third place, well done.
Thank you, Ollie.
Right, let's start off with the race leader. Venom, You pitted on the soft tyres in the end, and you took down all those drivers, all 6 drivers ahead of you. Were you, and when you took, and then you took on Rappy at the final part of the race, was your heart going at that point, or were you remaining calm?
Definitely, my heart was racing towards the end. I would never have imagined that strategy would
His
work.
last words.
But, yeah, 100%. I mean, the rate I was catching him at the end, I definitely didn't expect. So I thought I'll come through the park nice and calm. Maybe I'll get round to the end.
Didn't hear anything.
But with the last couple of laps, you know, the gap reduced dramatically, and my heart got raced in the last couple of laps.
Was it Fletch?
Right, can't.
I feel your connection. What, on the stream?
No, I can't hear anything that Venom just said. I don't think
He said he's very happy with the strategy. He's happy that his strategy worked and how he closed down to the top guys ahead and actually passing. Actually, what was it like passing Rappy, not on penalties, but actually passing him on track on that final straight?
Again, lost for words. I couldn't believe it. I mean, I knew I was catching him, but I thought going into the last lap, I'll be right on the back of him going over the line, but I think he must have took his wing off coming out the last corner, and I was able to get alongside. But yeah, very happy with that.
Well, congratulations to you. Now, Fletcher, I'm going to let you do the honours, because you can interview James Brayling. Your boy in the Ferrari is all yours.
Yes, James! I'm really happy for James. I love James. He's my favourite driver. I drove from my favourite team.
He's all yours. He's all yours.
Come on, James, give us some words of experience, because I'm pumped right now for you. Come on.
Yeah, I was proud of myself today. I timed that race spot on. I did a lot of fuel saving while it was wet, and I did more under the safety car because I thought it's going to come. This track is normally quite high on fuel consumption, so I thought it's going to come down to like the last few laps, and I'm going to need some fuel left in the car. So it's obviously not, so I can go in rich. And that pass on Sanchowitz was just brilliant because I came out the chicane and then into the hairpin, and I used my ERS, and I don't think he did, and he left the door open, so I went for it, got past him. And then Chris Alex, I think his tyres, he must have run out of fuel. He just was a sitting duck, so I got past him, and then obviously he was up to third. And yeah, just I struggled a lot in this game, and that was the first time today I felt that was a lot better. The car felt a lot better, and yeah, really happy with third. I remember when I got my Monaco podium, I was like, it was a bit hollow because Chris Alex crashed late on, but that was deserved. I deserved third today, so yeah, really happy.
Yeah, obviously, you didn't use the ERS much, like the mid part of the race, or even the end. You really had a lot of the ERS saving for the end. Did you know that the drivers ahead didn't have much ERS left?
No, but it's obvious. I think when you're in the train, it's like when you've got to try and be tactical with how you use it, because like I said, obviously, first of all, as well, congrats to Venom on the win, but obviously he flew through our train, but like I said, it was just one by one, so I knew that, like I said, I think when I got past Sancho, he went a little bit wide, so I just used my ERS then to get past him, and it's just trying to be clever and use it tactically when you're in that sort of position, and I was just happy with how all the moves today and how I went about the race, so yeah, really happy.
And speaking of about that, Fletcher,
you let
you go ahead then. Your boy, man. All right, fine. Yeah, James. What was it like seeing Venom literally charging through that train after he made his pit stop? Were you expecting him to charge through?
I thought, to be fair, it's quite a difficult track to follow on. I don't know what Venom thinks, but you get quite a bit of understeer in these like third and fourth gear corners, and unless you have quite a big pace advantage, you can get bottled up. I can't speak for the others, but when Venom was overtaking me, I kind of just let him go because there was no point in me fighting him. He's not who I'm fighting. So, and obviously he had soft tyres, so he had a lot more grip. So I kind of just let him go. But yeah, no, it was a good fun race. But it said, especially with the following, it was really difficult today.
And how do you feel about France coming up?
I haven't done that track yet, and career mode. I've only just really got into career mode, so I'm at Canada actually, funny enough. So maybe over the weekend I'll get Canada out of the way and then do a bit of France. It's a track I've never really gone well round, if I'm honest. It's obviously quite a difficult track to set your car up because you've got obviously the first and third sector you kind of want downforce, but the middle sector you just want straight line speed. So I think it's going to be a bit of a compromise, but we'll see. I just hope hopefully I've made a bit of a breakthrough with setup today and work on that, and fingers crossed go well in France.
And Venom, any final words on your maiden victory today?
No, I don't think there's anything else I could say to describe that, but very happy with the winning today.
And do you think that this victory for you can actually really make you push on for the rest of the season?
Possibly. I'm not really sure where I am in the championship right now, so
I could check that for you.
If I'm not too far away, then that'll definitely motivate me to start producing some good results. Maybe be within a fighting chance of the top 3, that sort of thing, but no, nonetheless, I'm still enjoying it.
You're currently 12th in the championship, and with this victory, and you and Sanjovic will be going up places basically. So, and so will you, James Braden. So you three will be, you two will be making places in the championship along with Sanjovic. I think you will be taking over Dobby and Panos, Rhaenyra, Dobby and Panos. So yeah, I'll say, Venom, that this victory will definitely that this result will be the best thing for you. Hopefully the rest of the season can be will be special for you. One more thing, actually, with these next 3 weeks coming up with Austria and GB as well, along with France, which of the 3 circuits are you looking forward to most?
Britain, really good track for me. Austria's quite a good track for me, but France, I think, along with a few other people, I really don't like France. Really don't like France, so I'm not looking too forward to France, but I'll try and produce a good result as I can, and yeah, Austria and Britain afterwards, I'll be looking forward to that.
Jace Braden, same question for you. How do you feel about apart from France, Austria, Britain coming up in the next couple of weeks and few weeks or so?
Yeah, I like both Austria and Britain, so we'll see how we go.
There you go, Fletcher. Now you got something to look forward to.
James, if you win, I'm not going to scream. I'll scream. I think you will. I'll scream.
Well, he did win in Monte Carlo. he did win in Monte Carlo.
I will do a mile running in glass.
No, you got a third in Monte Carlo. Damn, did not even knew that. So, Jensen actually won in Monte Carlo. So yeah, that'll be it for GP1, and we'll definitely see you again for another madness race for France. Hopefully it'll be another madness race that we had. But that's pretty much the most madness race we have on the weekend because of our race week. Thanks for watching the whole 4 days of the Speed Force Racing Series, and we'll see you again as the circus arrives in the glorious track of France. Thank you for watching, guys. It's been a pleasure. Fletcher, we'll see you again. We'll go again next week.
Hopefully James Braden gets a win. If he wins, honestly.
So yeah, thank you. So thank you for watching, guys. It's for Speed Force Racing. See you later.